Listen, some of you don't have the motivation to study. Some of you are sleeping while you're studying. Some of you are feeling bored and started staring at the book having no idea about what you're even studying. And some of you are just burned out. So if you're someone who's stuck in the loop of not able to start studying and continue studying for longer hours, don't worry. Because this video is your answer. We'll talk everything about how to motivate yourself to study, how to set the most efficient timetable, how to manage your sleep, and most importantly, how to remember everything that you read so that you can become the next topper. So girls and boys, get your pens and papers because this is not just a YouTube video, but a masterclass. So hello everyone, welcome back, and if you're new here, my name is Tarun and I'm a recent graduate from IIT Kharagpur. And before starting this video, I'd like to tell you that I don't actually believe in work-life balance and shit like that. Instead, I believe in seasons. There are seasons of work where you should just hustle so hard every single day for a couple of months, and then there are seasons of rest where you just sit down and relax. And this video focuses on the hustle season. So if you're someone who's preparing for JEE, NEET or any other competitive exam, and if the exam is coming up soon, then this is your hustle season and this video is for you. So I'm gonna solve your problem in 5 simple steps, and the first one is the most basic one, but 99% of you people who are watching this video will fail in the first week itself. So what is that? The first step is to track your time. Like, if you don't even know where your time is going, how do you even plan your day to study? Like, did you actually know that we spend at least 2 to 3 hours every single day on social media, and on average an Indian student spends around 4 to 5 hours wasting it completely every single day. That's 30% of the time that you're awake. In other words, you'd be wasting around 16 years of your life doing nothing. Do you understand? So here's the thing. Pause this video right now and write down how your day actually looks like. Like, what did you do yesterday? When did you wake up? When did you go out? When did you go to the coaching or the school? When did you start scrolling on your phone, and until when? And all this stuff. Do it. Write it down on a piece of paper right now. Now when you look at this paper, you can easily identify the time when you were productive and the time that were just fooling around, right? Now what you have to do is, every day before you actually go to the bed, spend 2 minutes to write down how your day was actually spent. What was the time that you wasted? What was the time that you actually studied? This will make you realize how to plan your next day in a better way. And talking about planning, once you have a clear idea about how you're spending every single day, the next step is to plan, is to make the most efficient timetable. Because it doesn't matter how hard you're working today, tomorrow, or day after tomorrow. You need to do it every single day for months and months, and you won't be able to do it without having a proper set of guidelines and systems built. In other words, we need to have a proper timetable, the most efficient timetable. Day starts the night before. I mean, I don't know, this is one of my favorite quotations. Like, you should always plan your next day the previous night itself, so that when you actually wake up in the morning, you have a set direction and a target to work upon. Talking about the timetable, most of your timetables look something like this: 8 AM to 12 AM physics, 2 PM to 6 PM maths, 7 PM to 11 PM chemistry. But if you follow a timetable like this, it's like putting a blade inside an apple and eating it. From outside, it will feel like, oh, I'm eating an apple, it's good for health and all of these things, but when you actually eat it, you cut your mouth. So in that case, how do we make the perfect timetable? See, there are 2 things that you should consider. The first one is about what do you want to achieve in that day, and the second one is about how well are you placing these study time or work time in the schedule that you already have. And the best way to do it is divide your work into 60 minutes, 90 minutes or 120 minute blocks, and place these blocks in the schedule that you have. You should make sure that you at least have 3 to 4 of these slots available every single day, and also make sure that the most important works that you have are placed right after the rest starts, like maybe just after you wake up in the morning, or maybe right after the power nap that you have in the middle of the day, so that you can work with full intensity while you're sitting and studying. Also, here are a couple of things that you should definitely follow, definitely include in your daily timetable. The first one, a 10 minutes meditation every single day. The second one, 1 to 2 small 20-minute naps in between your day. Third one, 8 hours of sleep every single day so that you can maximize your working efficiency and memory. And along with this, these things will make sure that you're not sleeping while you're working or studying. And for people who sleep very less every single day, remember, it's not about how much time you sleep, it's about what you do when you are awake. Got it? Also, as you already know, I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers very soon. Bruh. So if you're someone who did not subscribe yet, do it right now. Chalo, with that being said, this is how my timetable looks like after spending 8 hours in the office and then coming back to home and working more for this YouTube channel. And I have made it by using the principles that I've told you in this video. Now pause this video for 2 to 3 minutes and finish making your timetable so that we can continue with the rest of the video. I'll wait. Chalo, do it. Pause this video right now. Make your schedule in the way that we discussed. Done? So now one thing is obvious, not every day is the same, and that is the exact reason why you have to make this schedule every single day before you sleep. Now talking about sleep, for the major part of my life, I've ignored my sleep patterns and the amount of sleep that I'm getting. I thought, okay, if I'm studying for 18 hours straight by just sleeping for 4 hours, I should be getting more marks when compared to people who are just studying for 12 hours and sleeping for 8 hours, right? Wrong. Sleep is one of the most important things which can impact a lot of things, like how long can you actually study, how much can you actually remember, and most importantly, your motivation levels to study. Remember I was talking about an example where eating an apple with a blade inside is as same as not having a proper timetable? Well, if you don't sleep well, it's like eating a spoiled apple with a blade inside. You'll not just cut your mouth, but will also end up having food poisoning. Just kidding, but just focus on your sleep, man. Right now I try to sleep something around 7 hours in the night and have 1 to 2 20-minute naps in between my day whenever I feel tired. Also, there's something really interesting called the nappuccino. I'll put the slide over here. Just try it out if you'd like it. Now, imagine you did everything right which is mentioned in this video. You studied really well by making the most efficient timetable ever by following every principle which was talked about in this video. But then the question comes, how do I do it every day? How do we maximize our efficiency, study so much, work so much, and not just get burnt out? How? Let me know if you actually need a dedicated video on this, but in short, how to be consistent. How to actually be consistent without actually getting to your old routine and wasting a lot of time every single day. Simple. It's called the identity switching. From today onwards, I want you to completely believe that you are the topper of your class. Don't just believe it, write it down. Remind yourself every single day, right after you wake up, right before you sleep, whenever you sit inside the class, whenever you sit and study, every single time, every single day. This will change your life in many ways. Instead of going out and playing with your friends, instead of sitting in the class and sleeping, instead of just passing time scrolling on Instagram, you'll be like, I'm a topper. Will a topper sleep in the class? Will a topper waste his time fooling around with his friends? Will a topper have no control over his time? No. He does. He does have the control over his time. Imagine yourself like a topper. Work hard like a topper and you will be a topper. It's like fake it till you make it. Got it? So who's the topper of the class right now? Who? You. Believe it. Keep it in your head. Maybe go to the comments below and write it down. I am the topper of my class. Go, do it, write it. So just recollect everything that we talked about and use these things in your real life. These things are so powerful. These things actually connect your subconscious mind to the conscious mind. Follow this for a week, for a month, or for a year, and you'll definitely end up thanking me later. I mean, don't forget me when you're the topper of your class. Got it? So with that being said, that is it for this video. I'm so sorry, like my voice is messed up because I have like fever and all. If you are someone who's getting distracted while you're studying, this is the video that you can watch, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye-bye. Take care.
Yo, give it a stage in a minute, I'ma eat you. El profesor is in the house, let me teach you. I could defeat you with 2 hands tied and have you waking in the hospital like, who am I? And who are you? Who are they? What is this? You wouldn't believe how someone reacts.